Today I am going to be doing my Monster Hunter Wilds monster tier list. So I'm just going to get right into it. Up first, there's Adrican. Honestly, I really like Adrican. I don't think he gets enough attention for what he is. Like he is a blast, like a very cool looking blast monkey or ape or whatever. But I really like Adrican. I like his armor. I like his fight and all of his visuals and basically a lot about him. So I'm going to throw him in the like category. Now, Guardian Folger. I don't know how to feel about him because honestly, I'm not a huge fan of all of the Guardians in general, and I just feel like it's kind of like the game could have. I feel like they could have done like a different Guardian monster and done better than Fulgur, and I really don't think he was very needed in Wilds along with me also not being a huge fan of the Guardians, so I'm going to throw him in the category. So I'm like iffy about him. Now we're on to base Arkfeld. I absolutely love Arkfeld. I love his design. I love like what he does. His gear is absolutely amazing, and his regular fight and his arc tempered fight are one of my favorites in throughout the entirety of Monster Hunter and all that. He has like one of my favorite fights, so I'm going to put him in the love category. Now Guardian Arkfeld. I don't really know how to feel because I don't like the Guardians too much. I like Arkfeld, but I don't like the Guardians. Don't really have much to say, but kind of just the same I said about Arkfeld, both the Guardian and Arkfeld, so it goes in the cool category. Balahara. I honestly I like Balahara. I think it is a really cool and unique looking monster. And I like what Balahara does and how it turns the sand to mud in its mouth with whatever thingy mabobbers that's in there. I think that's how it is. And his gear is cool, but like because he's so much of an early monster, I can't like him too much. Well, of course I can, but like he's kind of just there. I'll put him in mediocre because he's not. I don't hate him, and I don't think he shouldn't be in the game because he's a really good fit, and and he's a new monster, so of course I'm gonna like him more. But I don't know, he's just there pretty much. Blanganga, oof. I am not a big fan of Blanganga. I think his first assignment fight, he's kind of just a nuisance where you get finished with your goal and then it's like, oh, I have to fight a Blanganga. It's he's just there pretty much. So he's just going in Chatacabra. Oh, silly little frog. He's a good starter monster, and he's really easy, and he's really counterable, really easy to offset, so he's kind of just a good monster to learn off of. So it's kind of just a really well made starter monster, but aside from just being a good starter monster, he doesn't really have anything else going for him. So once again, it's another monster for the category, but he goes at the top. Kongalonga, a farting monkey. Gross. He's a cool idea that oh, eat certain mushrooms has certain farts which do either para poison and blast burps, but I just think he's gross, so he goes in the bottom of let me look through here. Is Alpha Dashakuma on here? No, it's just both. So this is Dashiguma and Alpha Dashiguma, so... I like Dashiguma, and it's a cool monster, but whenever I do a hunt for them in wilds, it just makes me so mad, because, like, I'll be trying to fight, like, one I'm supposed to fight, and there's so many other ones just hitting me, and it's just... Its fight is annoying, but I like its design, and I like its, like, ecology and all that stuff like that. So, honestly, if it wasn't for its fight, it would probably be in the likes category. But because of its fight, it just goes in the cool category. Guardian Dashiguma, don't really have much to say, except it gives defense down. So it goes there. Gog Mazios. Is his return... I was so excited for it, because I haven't played 4 Ultimate, so I haven't really fought the original Gog, but I've heard of him, and I've heard, I don't know, he's just cool and all that. But after I fought him in Wilds, oh my goodness, he is just such a peak monster. Like, the things he brought with the Arcane, he brought new meta, and his design is great, his fight is so unique. It's just, like, an overall, I love the fight. So, I don't think he deserves to go anywhere else but in the love category. But I don't... But below Arkfeld. Alright. Gore Magala. The Edgelord monster. I love Gore. His armor, his weapons, his ecology, and his design. So, I really like Gore, but I don't think someone could just say, like, they don't like Gore, because his fight is, except, like, the 9-star, who follows something, 9-star tempered, but I love Gore. He is such a cool monster, and, like, his return in Wild brought so many cool things with him. Didn't really change too much about what he does, but I'm never going to complain about Gore returning, because Gore is just such a cool monster. Gravios. Honestly, like, I don't like Gravios, and I'll never willingly go fight Gravios, but I don't hate him or like him, so he just goes in the mid category, but below Balahara, because I still prefer Balahara. Gypsyros, I hate Gypsyros. Gypsyros could, I don't know, go rot somewhere in a deep pit of nothing. I hate him. He can just... I wish he wasn't added. He took up a spot that could have been like Basil or something. Something cool, not this stupid thing. Hate Gypsyros. Hirabami. It's a cool looking monster, but honestly, it's out of all the monsters in Wilds, aside from Gypsyros, it's probably the most forgettable monster in the game. And because of that, it goes into the bottom of because I don't hate him in any way, but I don't like him, and I honestly, it's just for a forgettable monster. Jin Dahad. I absolutely love Jin Dahad. I like that it uses, like, the ice plates to, like, regulate its temperature. His arch-tempered theme... Oh, I should have said this for Arkveld, but, like, its arch-tempered theme is just it has such a good theme. So, oh, whoops. And it's just, its fight is such, like, it's just such a good fight. And its armor is amazing, like, amazing looking. And his weapons are so unique looking. It's just such a cool monster, and I'll always love Jin. Oh, laggy. Because I'm ranking the Wilds monsters, I can't rank Laggy, or I won't rank Laggy too high, because honestly, I don't like his wild fight. Whenever I fight him, he just annoys me. So, like, of course, in every other game and design, weapon and armor wise, I really like Laggy, but in Wild, his fight just upsets me. It just, I don't like his fight. And honestly, the underwater thing is super cool, but it just feels like a task to fight Laggies. Not really. I don't know. I don't like. It might just be me, but I don't really enjoy fighting Wild's Laggy. It's not like I enjoy fighting like Adrocan, Arkveld, Jin, Gore, and Gog, but Laggy, he would be in likes if he wasn't just a task to fight. Alright. On to Lalabarina. Lalabarina, she is like not pretty. She has really good gear for early game with the para. So, and her design, she is such a beautiful monster, and like I can't glaze Lalabarina too much. Well, I will actually. I think she's really cool, but probably not more than Laggy though. But it's just such a cool monster. She's just such an elegant monster. Just to think like a spider with a rose petal that lets off like little like petals into the like air that paralyze you and monsters. That's just such a cool monster. And normally I'm not a huge fan of like the spider monsters in Wild, but like here. Whoopsie daisies. Lalabarina is just such a cool monster, and it's just good looking weapons and good weapons, and her armor, it's it's eh. So that's all I gotta say. Mizune. I've never been a huge fan of Mizu. It's just it's just sliding around most of the time, just chasing it, or just water bite that obliterates your stamina. But I don't like Mizu. But he is just a he's just a cool monster and a cool idea for a monster, but I don't like Mizu in any of the games. I won't use the other games for my bias because Mizu's visuals and the Soul Seer mode is pretty freaking cool, but I can't. It's a cool monster, so it goes into the bottom of cool. Nursilla, sleep, webbed, and poison, and one monster. I don't really have much else to say except for that, so you go in eh. New Undra. Alright. I really like this monster, and I really just like the cephalopods, like both of the cephalopods in general. But New Undra, its fight is somewhat irritating at times, but its design makes up for that, and weapons and armor make up for it in every single way possible. It's just like I can't say I love it, but I also can't say like that I think it's anywhere but like I like the monster. So that's why I'll throw it in like Omega. I'm not even just go down there. Put above Gypsaros. I don't like you. Don't like your fight. You're just a spamming nuisance. Ebony, I feel the same way about you about Fulgur, but I prefer Fulgur over you, so you'll go there. Quamatrice. I really like Quamatrice. I think it's a very silly monster. Like, this might sound dumb, because, like, I really like Balahara, but it got mid for being a starter monster. But I really like Quamatrice. I'm just gonna throw Quamatrice there, because my heart won't let me put it anywhere lower. Rathalos. I like Rathalos, and I can't not like Rathalos, because overall he's a cool monster. And in Wild, I think it's his best version. So I will put him right there. Guardian Wrath, same thing, but I prefer him over Ebony. So, yep. Rathian. Like, I could say the same with Rathalos and Rathian, but Rathian is just... I don't like poison. It's probably my least favorite thing in the game, so you'll go in the top of mid. Raydao. Throw you right there. Raydao. Oh, whoops, I mismatched my list. Raydao is my favorite monster of all time. His theme is great. His design is great. His fight is fair and great. Like, his weapons look great and are good. His armor looks good. His theme is good. I actually love Raydao. He is my favorite monster of all time. So, that's all I have to say about Raydao. He is just my favorite monster ever in Monster Hunter of all time. Rompompolo, same thing as Beerbommy, but I like Beerbommy more. Just a forgettable monster. Steve Seregios. Now, do I prefer him over Gog? I love Seregios. Seregios is such a cool monster. And honestly, I feel like I like all of these guys more. But, like, I still really like Seregios. But these top four in love are just a hard bunch to beat. Alright, now on to Uthuna. Underrated monster. I think Uthuna is so silly. It's just a big fish that belly flops you all the time. It's just... And she's honestly a... She or he, I don't call it based off what I think. But she's just such a cool looking monster. With like her... Like how her veil works. And all of that. I think she's a cool fight. And... Yeah, I prefer her over New Undra because New Undra's fight is just such a tedious thing. But Uthuna's fight, I can enjoy the fight, and I just like countering and like offsetting her attacks. They're pretty readable, and honestly, she's just a cool monster. So yeah, okay, Zuwu. I originally thought Zuwu was gross, but then once I got to like play the game, like got through I think my second playthrough, like I started to grow, like it started to grow on me a lot more. Let me quickly just trees up here. I think that's where I'm gonna put Zuwu because I really like the cephalopods. The cephalopods are probably my favorite new thing to be added in Wilds, minusing right now, but and kind of just the apexes in general. But yeah, I just like the cephalopods, and I like that like it eats and feeds on the guardians. All right, so on to Yankut. It's just like a fight that's there, like it goes in the bottom of I don't really have much to say about Yankut. Oh, I don't want to move just. Okay, so on to the final monster, Zoshia. I love that like when you're fighting it, you can just see all of like you can see past like fatalis moves in it, and its fight is just such a cool monster. How it's like a construct to try to like kind of like I think it's like a construct to try and like recreate like a fatalis, like the fatalises. So and it shows in all of the phases like what like you can see it if you fought the past fatalities, you can see it, like see the moves while you're fighting it. And when I was fighting it for the first time, pointing like that out, oh, it was so cool. And its theme, its weapons, its theme, its armor, it's just such a cool monster. Like, of course, I prefer like Raydao, Arkveld, and Jin over Zoshia, but it's still like such a cool monster. Alright, so I think this is my list on how I just see and like all of the Wilds monsters. So if you have any like comments and or like just complaints about my list, feel free to leave a comment and I will try to respond to any comment I can and give my feedback. All right. All right. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.